Greetings and beyond the new, gentle viewer. It is I, the Blackwind, from the Blackwinds Animated, here to wish you a happy new year, as well as dispense some information about announcements and updates, and where the fuck I've been. Okay, let's just jump right into it. Hi everybody, what's up? So, a lot of you have noticed that the channel has been a little bit on the dead side, which is to be expected because animation takes very long to do. But I actually haven't had any time to animate because my mother had just got out the hospital from having surgery on her back, and I've been the only one here taking care of her. So, it's a full-time job and it's a lot of work, and it's kind of hard, but that's neither here nor there. It's exhausting, and I haven't really been in the right mental space to properly animate Hourglass like I'd like to. So, yeah, that's that. But I'm happy to say that she's doing a lot better, so I can kind of I can kind of back up a little bit on all of the stress that I've been under of trying to assist her and whatnot. So I think, and I'm slowly getting back into the headspace that I need in order to make animation properly. I also started writing. Well, I already started, but I started working more on chapter 2 of Hourglass, which is, in my opinion, the better version of Hourglass. Chapter 1's alright, it's pretty cool, it's interesting, but I really like what happens. Oh, I can't say that, I don't want to spoil anything. But, oh, you almost got that big ass spoiler. Ooh. let me calm down before I start spilling out some information. Anyway, other news. In the upcoming next year, I have a whole bunch of projects that are going to be started. Starting January 10th, I'm starting another series alongside Hourglass called Thank You for Being You. I haven't really talked a lot about Thank You for Being You. Sometimes I talk about it with on Facebook very briefly, but other than that, I haven't really gotten into too much detail about what this series is going to entail. What I can say about it is that I won't be handling the artwork. Well, I'll be handling some of the artwork for this animation. I mean, not animation, comic. It's a comic. It's a comic that me and another artist are working on. Yeah, I don't want to give out too many details. I don't want to give out too many details, but I do want to rouse a little bit of excitement because I'm actually really excited to be working on this particular project. I don't know how to put it into words. Basically, this series is going to tackle a lot of topics, I guess. There's a lot of topics that I want to discuss, like anxiety and depression and paranoia, things that me myself have gone through, and it's just something that I would like to talk about through my work. In a lot of my work, I always like to talk about things that are important to me, stuff that I've been through or things that I'm going through. So Thank You for Being You. Expect it to be very powerful. Speaking of powerful, I know a lot of people are going to attack me if I do not release Mask. I have not forgotten about Mask, but before I get to Mask, let me finish about Thank You for Being You. Okay. Thank You for Being You is going to be a comic, but just because it's a comic does not mean that it does not fit into the universe. For those of you who don't know, everything that I create happens within a multiverse. So, every single thing that happens is connected. And if you watch very closely in Hourglass, Hourglass just sets it all up. But you'll see. As the series continues, you'll start to notice things that are connected, but that's neither here nor there. Thank You for Being You is going to be a comic about a character who won't be explained until much later. But I'll give you a little hinty hint. Let's just say fire burns more than just a heart. That'll make sense much later, and then you'll all probably like sob, but it's okay. Okay, circling back to the elephant in the room. Mask. Yes, I know, I've been working on Mask for like fucking 5 years. 5 years of Mask. It has been like, yeah, it's been a minute. And I've tried very hard to get that particular series off the ground. I even tried a Kickstarter, that was a bust, but that's because I didn't know what I was doing. Now I have a better understanding, because experience is the best teacher, of how to swim through the channels of these things. I need more preparation. I need more credibility. So, because Mask is such a very powerful series, and because it's not for the faint of heart, well, I mean, nothing that I write is for the faint of heart, but because of this, I want it to be done I want it to be animated and done a certain way. And because of that, and because of how I feel, how close I am to this very sensitive top project, for those of you who don't know, Mask is a series that I wrote about coming out of the closet. And it's not just about coming out of the closet, it's kind of about the mental statement of coming out of the closet. Just like the crazy stuff that a person will do to feel normal. You put on a metaphorical mask to try and fit into society. It's like I've had people read it and they just start crying. Like I put my foot in this particular story, but I'm not here to toot my own horn. I want that particular series to be done a certain way, and hopefully this year I can do it. But I'm mostly focusing on Hourglass right now, and Thank You for Being You. But I have not forgotten about Mask, because it's such a good story. Because it's such a good story, I would not want that to not be created for other people to enjoy, just because of me, honestly. Because of me and like my inability to do it the way I want to do it. So I'm gonna have to really kick my butt a little bit and like full force it. That's like 3 series. And managing 3 series is a lot. If you aren't experienced with creating things, let me tell you. 1 series is a pain in the ass. 2 series, you're pushing it. Anything above that, you need to sit your ass down. But because I'm me, I'm not gonna do that. So 3 series. We got 3 series to worry about. Plus whatever the heck I decide to create, because I want you to know, at some point throughout this year, I'm probably going to design and come up with another series. That's like 4 series plus. Oh no, wait, no, I already do have another series that I want to work on, but that is still in development, so we're not going to even talk about that. Anyway. I'm very, very, very excited for the new year. I have a lot of stuff that's getting kicked into high gear. A lot of positivity. Like, I know everybody has been struggling this year with depression and anxiety. Like it's always been a thing, but it's been really, really apparent in people's lives. And I can attest to this. I can attest to this myself. So this year, my New Year's resolution is I am just going to keep going, because when I get depressed, I just stop, and I can't afford to keep stopping when I feel bad. So, to everybody out there that's struggling with these feelings and emotions and mental stuff, I want you to know that we love you, we care about you, and it's gonna be okay. We're gonna fight, we're gonna win, and we're gonna be alright. I think that's about it on the announcements for this channel. Expect more, in conclusion, expect more Hourglass. Expect, thank you for being you. Don't expect mask, but if I do manage to create it and it comes out, go team. But, that's about it. I think that's, yeah, that's about it. And Happy New Year. I'm really happy the channel has grown a lot. I went from having nobody to having 82 subscribers. Watch out. Shit. Look at me. and it's only growing, and I'm proud of that. Considering I low-key have no idea what I'm doing, I still kind of know what I'm doing, and it shows. So I appreciate everybody's support, all of my friends out there. Y'all know who y'all is. And yeah, that's about it. Ooh, I've been recording for too long. 13 minutes. Ain't nobody gonna sit up and watch this shit for 13 minutes. Alright, you guys. I'll see you in most likely the next episode of Hourglass. And au revoir, tout le monde, à dimanche.